Welcome to the Lightside Online Video Show, Greg Ehrich.
Hey, thanks for having me, and you for having us, and all of us.
Just getting it going. So here we are in St. Louis Airport, and what are we up to, buddy?
Coming back from the DLC convention.
So we recorded, 9 or 10 shows there. We really worked hard for all you listeners out there. We're working hard for you guys. What's your takeaway from DLC? The number one thing you're taking away from this thing?
I think is that we still haven't figured anything out.
Yeah, me too.
Everybody's kind of still waiting and trying to get to the bottom of it, see what lighting's still about, what it's going to be about in the future, and we don't know yet. But at least I think what they're doing is gathering opinions right now. It might have seemed like before, or I think there's a lot of opinion in the industry that they just go ahead and make a decision without taking any input. But I think they've done a good job, and that convention was proof to me in a way, in that they're taking everybody's opinion, or as many people's opinion as giving it, and taking into consideration with any of the changes they have coming up.
I think it's interesting that they seem to have stepped back a little bit from the hubris of, like, there seemed like that they were at a point where they were ready to tell everybody how to do controls and tell everybody how to do healthy lighting, and it seems like they're taking a much more pragmatic approach to it now. Baby steps, wading in was the word we used.
And the word Tina even brought up,
yeah,
executive director of the DLC.
Yeah, she brought up, but kind of wading into these waters and seeing what they come up with. And we talked to a lot of the key people around Tina, and quite frankly, I have to say I'm impressed.
Yeah, I think they have the team put together to make be prepared for the next step. What that is, like I said, we haven't really figured that out. We keep doing these podcasts to try to figure it out.
Yeah, I think it always comes back to just more questions in some ways.
Yeah,
the more you figure something out, the more questions you have, and it's interesting that we kind of kicked the door down at the DLC 2 years ago.
Yep.
But I think that our podcast and our approach, and we've added something to that mix that they think is important.
Yeah, I think it's important for the industry and for a lot of the people there. We interviewed the executive director of the DLC, the technical manager, I think was her title. Then a lot of consultants and people that are,
in her inner circle.
Yeah. So I think we'll have a lot of those recordings out there. We learned a lot from those, as we always do. But I think at the end of the day, we all find out that lighting is subjective. It depends on the person using it. And who knows where the health effects are going to go, if they're going to go anywhere. We do know that you can't say human-centric anymore.
Human-centric is over.
Yeah,
there's no more human-centric lighting. So you got to drop that. That one's been determined. Nobody likes that word. It's been determined that there's more than humans in the world that lighting is affecting.
That's right.
So we're going to drop the human-centric moniker by Lightfair. It should be completely dropped.
It'll be gone.
Yeah, this one's coming out next week, so this should come out next week.
Yeah, the next couple, yeah.
So St. Louis was a fun town, and here we are at the airport, Greg.
Yeah, but I think, and as a whole too, I think the DLC, just from an industry standpoint, people should understand that they are trying to do it right. Whether they did it right or whatever right it's going to be, we don't know. But I think they're taking the steps necessary now. They can be assured that they're at least not jumping into something without considering all the other.
They're receptive to informed opinions.
Yes.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
And they certainly are. They're filling a void of leadership that's in the business right now. It's needed. I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think it's needed, but I'm going to continue to be critical.
That's why you're here.
in a polite and meaningful way. So thanks for having us at your show, DLC and Tina Halfpenny. We really enjoyed it. Craig, any final words?
I think so. On to the next one. We got Nailed coming up, Light Fair coming up, so a lot of exciting stuff in lighting.
Thanks to Keystone Technologies, who sponsors all the Lighthead shows. Go to KEYSTONETECH.com, baby, KeystoneTech.com.